Hi everyone, welcome to the High Carbon Steel Love channel. My name is Dave and I'm very happy that you're here. It's gift giving season, everyone, and what I wanted to do today on our little visit was to go over several pieces of gear that have done me well over the course of time. I've used the gear that I'm going to speak of extensively. Most of it I have dedicated videos to, and I just wanted to revisit that and show you it today so you can have maybe some more ideas on that special loved one in your life that you want to get a tremendous gift for, or maybe yourself from after working hard this whole year. You want to treat yourself. These are several pieces of gear that I think are outstanding. Let's start with everyone's favorite, cutting tools. LT Wright handcrafted knives, in my opinion, are the very best in the world. They are the best knives that I have ever used, tremendous quality, and they are made right here in the USA by very, very nice people. This is the Legume bush knife, which most of you know is my absolute favorite knife. This is the LT Wright Genesis, which was sent to me by Aaron and all of the very nice people at LT Wright Knives. We are going to focus today on the LT Wright Go No Show knife. Beautiful JRE Industry sheaths. This one happens to have green micarta handles, 3 large fisheye bolts, and a lanyard hole. Tiny bit of a finger guard. The Legume has a much more pronounced swell in the middle, and the Genesis is the broomstick handle. While I love both of those very much, it's all about personal preference, and some people might prefer this contoured handle. The blade is a overall length of 4.25 inches, Scandinavian grind, made of 01 tool steel, full tang, 1/8 of an inch thick, very sharp spine, a very strong and useful tip on there. I purchased this full package without the ferro rod, of course, for $155. I'll leave a link to where I purchased that down below, but it's also available on the LT Wright Handcrafted Knives website for the amazing price of $140 without the sheath. Council tool, 2-pound Hudson Bay axe. I have used this particular axe in several videos and it is outstanding. Hudson Bay patterned head, 17-inch curved hickory handle. The head weighs 2 pounds and it has about a 4-inch cutting edge. On this side you see the Council Tool logo, and on this side you'll see USA. And just like LT Wright Knives, all of Council Tool's tools are made right here in the United States by very nice people. The pull is very effective. The 17-inch handle is perfect, and being that it has a curve, it has a little bit of a fawn's paw right here on the end, which is outstanding. I happen to like these over the head sheaths very much. Made right here in the USA, just like the axe, and I believe it's Weaver leather that does all of Council Tool's leather sheaths. This one is not the line of premium velvet cut axes by Council Tool. This one is just your standard Council Tool axe. Right now at this second, I found it on Amazon for the amazing price of $59.95. And for those of you looking for more of a camp axe, more of a smaller handled axe, I would highly recommend this one right here, the legendary tried and true Bahco Laplander. This is about 9 inches. The blade itself is 7 inches. The blade locks open. Here's your little button here, and the blade locks closed. The blade also has a black coating on there, and this saw cuts on the push and the pull. It comes with a nice rubberized handle too. I don't use this saw as a heavy-duty saw. I usually have a Council Tool axe with me, and that's what I take care of the heavy work with. This is for the smaller stuff. This is for the notching. This is for making my bow drill sets, cutting smaller pieces of wood, and for that purpose, it's perfect. The Bahco Laplander is $20.75 on Amazon. Years ago when I purchased this, it was about $35 on Amazon. So the price has really come down and has enabled a lot of people to be able to purchase and use this outstanding saw. You're going to want a way to sharpen your cutting tools when in the field or even when at home. This is the WorkSharp Guided Field Sharpener. Incorporates 5 stages of sharpening and honing. You have 2 diamond plates on each side. The first side is the coarse side, which is about 220 grit. This side is the fine side, which I mostly use, and that is 600 grit. Each of these diamond plates are removable, so you can use them on, you can use them off. Once you take it off, you have a compartment here, 2 ceramic rods here. This first ceramic rod, your main ceramic rod, has a dial on one end. You're gonna see fish hook, you're gonna see fine, and you're gonna see coarse. This second thinner ceramic rod is for your serrations. On this end, you actually have this little handle here that's perfect for your thumb and finger lanyard hole as well. The final stage of honing that this Worksharp guided field sharpener incorporates is the leather strop. A lot of times I'll just use the strop on here. On this side and on this side of the diamond plates, you have the 20-degree sharpening guide. Also, the stropping guides and the ceramic guides here on each end, those are 25 degrees. So those are more of a honing guide for you. So you can use them. They will help you out very much should that be the degree you're seeking, or you don't have to use them. This sharpening system enables you to use it in many different ways. You have your 4-inch by 1-inch plates, you have your guides, you have your ceramic rod, and you have your strop. Perfect little gift right here. A quick word on combustion. I purchase all of my ferro rods from Nathan4071's eBay store. Nathan is a great guy. He's been a friend of mine for years, and he has an outstanding YouTube channel, and his eBay store is great. You're gonna find ferro rods of all different shapes and sizes, and I can attest to the fact, and so can many other YouTubers, that they are outstanding ferro rods. So here's a couple sizes. I just wrapped them with Gorilla Tape on the end. This is the Super Monster ferro rod. Comes wrapped in the bubble wrap there. And that thing is huge. Regardless of the size or the thickness that you're looking for, they are very, very affordable. And that's one of the many reasons that I started to shop exclusively for my ferro rods through Nathan4071. Let's move on to containers. This is the first cook pot that I ever owned, and I still use it regularly to this day. The Stanley Camp cook set or cook cup, 18/8 stainless steel, measurement marks on the outside and marks right on the inside there, and I like that a lot. There's a couple of holes in here, and you just put the handle through there, and there you go. We'll move this up to lock it. This is 3.7 by 3.9 by 11.6. Comes with this vented lid, which is a great lid. And I did a bail mod. You can see I drilled a couple holes there. Not perfect or anything like that. There is my bail, coat hanger bail. And I made it like this because I like to hang it over a fire. I found the Stanley Adventure Cup right now in the link down below for $14.97. I think I paid about $16 a few years ago at Walmart for it, and it's been worth every penny. Pathfinder stainless steel bush pot, and I absolutely love this thing. I don't think they sell it with it anymore, but mine came with the stove. I bought this several years ago. So I also have the stove incorporated with that. It's 304 stainless steel. The pot itself from the middle is about 6 inches high. The diameter is about 5 3/4. Holds 64 ounces or right about 8 cups right up to the top. Also comes with the stainless steel lid, of course, with the D-ring there. Little spout there on the front for pouring. It's very nice. You have your handles here, your folding handles, and then you have the locking bail, which we've discussed in other videos that I've shown this pot on. When you have a smaller pot, you can't cook bigger meals. But when you have a bigger pot, you can cook smaller meals and bigger meals. You just have a lot of versatility with this one, a lot of variables with this one. I like it very, very much, and I highly recommend it. Just the bush pot itself, on the Self-Reliance Outfitters website or the Pathfinder store, it's $24.95. And I think that price is absolutely outstanding. Now on to cordage. I've always been partial to Bankline. Number 36 tarred Bankline. This is from a company called Memphis Net and Twine, and it's where I purchase all of my Bankline. This is a 1-pound roll, number 36, and made right here in the USA. This 1-pound spool contains approximately 504 linear feet with a 340 pound braking strength. They make sure that the whole line is treated and dried before they put it on the spool. The tarred bank line grips well. You can tie knots well. The knots hold well. It's thinner than paracord. I find it, not everybody, but I kind of find it more easy to work with. Affordability is one of the reasons I love number 36 bank line so much, or any type of bank line. This 1 pound spool is $9.80 from Memphis Net and Twine. The last thing I would like to talk about is one of my cover elements. This is the Harbor Freight wool blanket, or wool blend blanket. 60 by 80, probably about twin sized. It's 80% wool and 20% polyester, loom woven, and then the edges are all double stitched for durability. I have used this wool blanket a lot. I have never been able to afford a 100% wool blanket, but I feel like this 80-20 mix has provided me every advantage that a wool blanket would. I've used it on the ground, I've used it in my hammock, I've used it to sit on, I've used it to wrap around me when I'm next to a campfire. I've used it in the rain, I've used it wet, I've used it dry. I have stayed warm when I've been wet in this wool blanket right here. I think it's a great blend, it's very warm, and for only about $12 at Harbor Freight, I think this is well worth it. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, it's very easy to subscribe. You can either hover over my little avatar down here in the corner, you can click the red subscribe button underneath of this video, or in the description box I will leave a link that will allow you to subscribe as well. If you have any thoughts or any questions, leave those down below. And finally, in the description box, not only will you find links to the gear mentioned in this video, but you'll also find my social media links. Join me at any of those other platforms and it'll be great to see you over there too. I hope I was able to give you some good gift ideas this holiday season for either yourself or the ones you love. I thank you for joining me. It was excellent to see everyone, and we will talk with you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.